Hey, what's happening YouTube? This is Champion 2D Rob. Just making a bit of an impromptu vid. I just wanted to talk about the London Retro Gaming event that's happening this Sunday. Before I get into it, just if you're hearing noise, sorry about that. I've got my windows open because it's boiling hot in here, and yeah, I live by a main street, so there's constant cars going by. So apologies about that. But anyway, yeah, I'm really looking forward to the London Retro Market that's happening this Sunday at in Russell Square at the Royal Hotel, and it looks like it's going to be a really good turnout in terms of YouTubers. From what I hear, quite a few are going to make their way down, so hopefully everyone does. What I'm expecting from the event, well, I'm not expecting much. I'm expecting it to be pretty much how it was the last time I was there. I also expect it to be very busy. Um, in terms of what I'm after, to be perfectly honest, I'm not looking to buy much. I'm mostly going there for the YouTubers and to meet up with people, to have a laugh with them, have a drink with them. That's what I'm mainly going down there for. Um, I don't really see myself picking up much games. The only thing I probably will be looking out for would be the odd DS titles. There's a few sort of not so common DS games that I'll be looking out for, that if I do see them there, I will be picking them up, hopefully for a good price. Um, but aside from that, there's not much in the terms of buying. Um, I've sort of mostly been into sort of more current games as of late, as opposed to retro. Um, so I've not been in any real rush, especially now given the prices of a lot of stuff. It's just, yeah, it's just become. I just feel like I've been priced out in terms of like the real retro stuff. Super Nintendo being a prime example. Um, because for me it was really all about the Super Nintendo and the Sega Mega Drive. And I'm with Mega Drive. I I started at a really good time, so I was able to accumulate the games I wanted before the prices went really ridiculous on them. But Super Nintendo, yeah, it's become a lot harder, much harder in terms of PAL stuff. It's just ridiculous now. Just not willing to pay for a lot of these titles that when I started collecting were at a certain price, and now they're like double the price, triple the price in some cases. So yeah, it's just not really that appealing to me anymore. But I will be on the lookout for certain DS titles, um, and maybe a few Game Boy Advance titles. I'm still also on the lookout for a nice, complete in box Super Mario Land on the Game Boy. I'd love to have that in nice condition. So I will be keeping an eye out for that. But yeah, so aside from that, yeah, it'll just mostly be about just sort of hanging out with YouTubers, and in some cases meeting some people for the first time in person, which will be great. Um, I'm definitely looking forward to that. In fact, it's just a long time coming. I mean, some of these people I haven't seen since May of last year. So it'll be great to see people again. I know the people that I know are going are Craig's here again, Pete on a retro tip, Lebossu77, which is fantastic because I know that he doesn't really feel comfortable going to this sort of stuff, so it's great to know that he's coming. Um, I know Retro Dow is coming. Hopefully, Carl Ocarina Fellow will head down. I tried to get in contact with you, Carl, but you haven't responded back. So hopefully you do make it down. Hopefully that Mr. Lee Retro Chef, hopefully he comes down as well. I'm not too sure if Gashead's coming down. Gashead, Steve, are you coming down, mate? Be nice to know if you are. Um, yeah, but I mean, oh, 8-Bit Andy. 8-Bit Andy's coming down as well, which is great because I've spoken to him. over the phone, but I've never seen him in person, so it'd be nice to meet him as well. So yeah, I think it's a great idea. I think it's nice that some of us YouTubers that live sort of in the south are able to meet up as well. You know, because it's just a bit of a shame that most of the retro events happen sort of in the Midlands and in the north. Which, don't get me wrong, I mean, it's a great excuse for me to sort of take some time off and go away and stuff. I mean, there's the Leeds Retro Market, which is happening on the 16th of July, and I'm still looking to go to that. I'm not 100% on it, but if I square things off, hopefully I will be going. So you know, I do like traveling. I've always been fond of traveling, so it's never been about necessarily making the journey there. I don't mind that. For me, it's mostly just been about the price of travel and accommodation. If it wasn't for those two things that I had to worry about when I go to these places, I will definitely go a hell of a lot more often. Because distance doesn't bother me. I would definitely. I'm happy to go up to Blackpool, and hell, I'd go up to Scotland. You know, I don't care. I'm not fussy like that. I love travelling on trains, and I love, you know, on buses or cars. I'm completely fine with that. But anyway, in any case, I'm just glad that there is actually an event here in London, and I'm definitely looking forward to seeing people. And of course, anyone that's watching this video, anyone who watches my videos in general, if you are going to the event, you know, please come up to me and say hello. Trust me, I don't bite. I know some people see me, they see this big guy, but trust me, you know, I'm a friendly dude. So if you see me about, just come up and say hello. It's always nice. I think the last time I went to the last I went to one event, the London Retro event, and one guy did come up to me and say hello. So it's always nice. It's always nice when people see you and just sort of say, you know, I watch your videos and stuff. It's a nice feeling. It's a bit weird. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I was like, when this guy in particular, when he came up to me, I was a bit thrown off, you know, at first, because it's just a bit weird. I've never been recognised for stuff that I've done on YouTube. So aside from when I was up at Blackpool, but that's kind of a given because you're just among loads and loads of YouTubers. But yeah, you know, it's a bit weird at first, but ultimately it's a nice thing. It's a nice thing to speak to people and talk about games. I'm always happy to do that with anyone, you know. So yeah, I think I'll leave it there, guys. Yeah, so it's happening on the 3rd, Sunday the 3rd. I believe the doors open at 11 a.m. I'll probably head down a little bit after that because I hate queues, and so, and because I'm in no rush to buy anything, I don't think I'm going to be rushing to get in that queue. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it, and I hope to see you guys there. So take care. Bye bye.